Hello there everyone, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure haul video. This one's going to be a bit different. It's going to be much longer because it's going to be a haul video, but also kind of a post-convention vlog of sorts. I didn't do the traditional vlog that I usually do for the RangerStop and Pop convention in Atlanta, which is a Power Ranger convention. Instead I did little short videos, but I am just going to kind of talk about it while I show off all the stuff I bought, because I bought a lot of stuff, more than I should have, maybe even more than usual. I bought too much. Moral of the story. One of the things I got right here is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered 30th Anniversary Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. I got this from the Toku Lectables booth for normal retail price, you know. Pretty good. I still have no issue with the windowless packaging like other people do. But whatever. And this guy, oddly enough, his release hasn't made the first Lightning Collection Blue Ranger go down in price any, which is odd. Oh well, it's pretty cool. Also from the Toku Lectables booth, I got the SH Figure Arts Shin Kamen Rider. I did review this movie on the other channel, and I really liked it. So I got the figure art. I really wanted the figure art specifically for the coat, and SHF Upgrade did a really cool other coat for it. But this guy's going for cheapest I've seen him online is 100. Seen him between 100 and 120 everywhere. But this guy was 85. So I was like, for that price, I might as well just go ahead and get him, because the only figure arts I really get are for Kamen Riders these days. So SH Figure Arts Shin Kamen Rider. Not to be confused with Kamen Rider Shin or Kamen Rider The Next. Speaking of next up is a figure I've been wanting for a really long time. It's a Universal Monsters figure. And NECA is doing a bunch of these, but they never showed this in their lineup because they did the 31 days of downloads or whatever they do in October. They didn't show off a version of this guy, so I picked up the Diamond Select. It is the Diamond Select Universal Monsters Hunchback of Notre Dame. It was just like an older gentleman. He had a little booth there, and he was just kind of selling off a bunch of older toys. He had a lot of universally monstery stuff, but he didn't have any of the NECA ones I needed, even though I really wanted a NECA one. But you know how much he sold this to me for? $15. This figure was $25 when it came out. $15 is nothing for this guy, especially now, because I think these are kind of pricey now. $15 for the Lon Chaney Sr. Hunchback. Insane price. Actually insane price. I honestly can't I can't believe it. That's too good. That's too good a price. Truly. And then I got this guy. He was a bit pricey, admittedly, but all the figures of this character are pricey. It is the Rider Hero Series Kamen Rider Dark Kabuto. It's in box, but it's clearly not sealed in box. This is just a box that someone kept it and they threw him back in the box, which is honestly fine. I have zero issue with that. He's number 16. This is a bit of an older one, an older version of him too. I paid $60 for it. I know that's a lot, but Dark Kabuto, he's in excellent condition. He comes with the box. I mean, Dark Kabuto, once again, a character that always goes up in price. Kabuto and Dark Kabuto, they never stay stagnant price-wise. They're always going up. Always, always, always going up. So let's put these guys to the side, I guess. Boop. That works. And most of the stuff I got this year is out of package. Here's something that's kind of in between. I don't know if that makes sense. It's from the Sentai Hero series. I went there wanting a bunch of Japanese vinyls, but there weren't that many. because Toku Lectables, the booth I got these two from, they're usually the one that has the vinyls and stuff. But this year, all the vinyls they had, Sentai Hero Series, Rider Hero Series, and whatnot, they were all in like a claw machine. No thanks. Claw machines are a scam. Sorry. Sorry. But the claw machine, the thing is, if you bought something from their booth, they'd give you a token where you could play the claw machine or get like a gashapon. And I always did the gashapons, which you'll see in part 2. That's right, this is going to be a two-parter. The first part's just the action figures, and the second part is the other stuff. But this is a Sentai Hero Series figure from Zenkaiger. It is the Super Zenkaiser. It's like the, the Dragon Zord armor. Pretty cool. Something I'd been wanting. I think it's a cool design. A fun anniversary mode for the character. That's the little device that he uses to activate it. But still with tag. This was actually from Timbri 3D's booth. Timbri 3D, I'm in Georgia, so he's kind of a local Power Ranger artist. Does a lot of 3D printing, custom action figures and stuff. And I buy something from him every year. Sadly, this year he didn't actually have that much for sale. It was mostly like Ivan Ooze eggs. To be honest, I don't care for an Ivan Ooze egg. But I did want to support Timbri 3D. But you know what he did have for sale? This guy, for one thing, he had just a few random figures for sale. This guy was $10, which is like release price in Japan. Insane deal. Could not pass it up. And then he had these 3D printed Mesogog thrones for the Lightning Collection Mesogog from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I really like thrones for my action figures. I love my Spawn throne. And I got a throne from him last year. Incredibly cool. So cool. I love it. I honestly love it. It's really nice. I'm just going to put it over there in the corner. So cool. But yeah, so that never had packaging. And then the rest of this stuff, just things that were already out of package. And one of the reasons I didn't vlog is because my partner went with me this year, so I just kind of wanted to be a bit more in the moment with him, since it was his first convention ever and our first convention together. But there was this one booth that we spent so much time at, but very little money at, even though we got a bunch of stuff. Because it was basically just a booth of toys that they got from yard sales that they were reselling there. Pretty much. So it was just tons and tons of toys, new and vintage, pretty much without accessories and stuff, but for dirt cheap. Like this DC Direct DC Collectibles composite Superman. It's the half Superman, half Batman with the kryptonite. It's real beat up. It's really beat up. Yes, the cape is supposed to be that short there. It's not cut. It's supposed to be like that. But it's got a lot of scuffing and stuff all over it. I think this figure originally came with a stand. He doesn't have the stand or anything. But $3? And I've always wanted a composite Superman. So, hell yeah. Extremely happy. I won't be reviewing him, probably. I don't like to review things without all their accessories. Maybe if I can find the loose stand on eBay or something, then maybe I'll review him. I don't know. Next up, this little guy was just $3. And you guys know I'm crazy about the Universal Monsters. So I had to get this vintage 1997 Burger King creature from the Black Lagoon. The thing that really attracted me to this was the kind of translucency of it. I don't know what his function was. Maybe he blows bubbles underwater? I'll have to look that up. And that's kind of my guess, is that pushes air out and he blows bubbles. I'll have to look it up once again. But, I mean, this is like a $10 toy online. So, $3, pretty good. I might even flip it if I decide I don't need it around anymore at some point. But I like all these figures. I never want to get rid of any figures I have, but that's the way the news goes. You guys remember I watched a lot of VR Troopers a while ago. I did some live streams while I was watching it on TV. I reviewed Season 1 on another channel. And then before I finished Season 2, Netflix took it all down. Netflix, sobbing Hasbro. But in that very same booth, $3 without accessories but in pretty good condition. That's right, you guessed it, a 1994 VR Trooper. This is not a Metal Heroes Metalder figure. I can tell by the copyright stamp on the back. This is, in fact, a US 1994 Sabin. But I didn't have to know that anyways, because I just knew. It was, of course it was VR Troopers. Once again, no accessories, so probably no review. I don't like to review stuff without the accessories, as I said. But that was great. So, character I've always wanted. Character that's I love, 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 and adore. Another character that I've been wanting for a while. And then I got a couple that were just nostalgic for me. Like ones I had as a kid. And they were just super nostalgic figures. Like, my partner got a bunch of, like, Trin Masters, Godzilla stuff, and some Peter Jackson, King Kong stuff. I had pretty much all that stuff already, so I didn't need to fight it for him over that. I would have let him have it anyway. I'm the one that dragged him to the con. And I was mostly there for Power Rangers, you know? But I got this Lunar Wolf Wild Force Ranger toy. Used to have as a kid. This guy was like, what'd I get him for? Like $2 at the booth. Pretty cool. Hiya. I do karate. I do a little violence. Yeah, he's missing accessories. I think he had more clip-on armor or something. Hard to remember. But this next one definitely had a bunch of clip-on armor. It's basically the same thing, but Quantum Ranger. My partner actually bought this one for me. I didn't pay for this one. He bought it for me. Very nice of him. But I definitely remember this guy having clip-on armor when I was a kid. I had the red and the Quantum, I feel like. Pretty cool. I just really always liked the look of the armor on Quantum. There's a figure that I missed. So when I saw it, I was like, yeah. I mean, I have to. I have to have it. And then the last thing from that booth, and really the last figure I got from the convention, is another one that was $3. Insanely low price. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I got the Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Composite Superman, and the Lunar Wolf. I think I talked them into $7 for the batch. I did. Yeah. I had to, because there was cash only, and I only had $7 of cash left, and they wanted like 10 for all three. That's what it was, yeah. But this one, very cool. It's a vintage Power Ranger figure, and they've made a Lightning collection of him now, which I do still plan on getting. But this guy is just, he was so big, and he was in really good condition, and he's so colorful, so much more colorful than the Lightning collection one, even though it's less accurate. But it is the Mighty Morphin Evil Space Aliens Parantis Head. Ah! Yeah, he's also, without his accessory, he actually has a scythe that he comes with, even though I don't remember him having a scythe in the show. I think he had, like, weird piranha nunchucks or something. Hard to remember. But it's a really cool looking vintage Power Ranger figure. I mean, in this condition, out of box, without his scythe, he's like a $10 figure, I think. So, I mean, that's pretty good, right? That's pretty cool. Big old Parantis head. God, what a cool fig. So, let's do a quick recap in really no particular order. In package, Diamond Select Universal Monsters, Hunchback of Notre Dame. We have the Timbri 3D Mesogog Throne, the vintage Burger King Creature from the Black Lagoon. We have the Sentai Hero Series Super Zin Kaiser, which is cool because I got his gold companion last year. Right. We have the Brighter Hero Series Dark Kabuto 16 with package. We have a loose DC Direct Composite Superman. We have the 30th Anniversary Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. We have a loose Lunar Wolf Wild Force Ranger figure, a loose Quantum Ranger Time Force Ranger figure, a in-package SH Figure Arts, Shin Kamen Rider figure, a loose VR Troopers figure, a loose Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Space Aliens Bandai Pirantis head, and there will be more in the next video. That's it. Thank you all very much for your support. I spent too much. So I have a bunch of figures from that I've just gotten over the past forever because I'm really bad at making haul videos and reviews when I'm supposed to. I still have reviews I should have made from last year's con that I haven't done yet. Even though I've been making videos pretty consistently, I haven't been doing that. But part 2 will probably just be the next video. And then I'm trying to slow down a lot on figures. Just a lot. I'm trying to save up a bunch of money now, after this con. So, we're going to see what happens. Alright, that's it. Thank you once again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.